You need to stop, okay? I have had enough. You need to stop. Judge, please make him stop.
Today we have a pro se inmate who put his own appellate lawyer on the stand because he's asking the judge for a new trial, but the lawyer cannot handle the questions.
Are you aware of the fact that Lane never explained to me that the trial judge had a policy that he would not accept a negotiated plea on the first day of a trial?
I guess I thought you already asked that, but yes.
Mr. Allen, if that's the judge policy and it's not required by law, how is that an error?
There was a good faith basis for that. Like I said a couple dozen times already, the judge has a lot of latitude, and you know, I can't say it any more than I've said it. I mean.
Okay. Like I said, Mr. Allen, I stated earlier, I'm not an attorney like you, but isn't it true that this plea deal situation all reverts back to the fact that Lane never explained to me what Judge Lane's policy was on accepted pleas?
Yeah, I think we've been over that. I think I've responded to that a bunch of times. I mean, can you kind of get to the point? I'm not going to rush you, but I mean, it's just nothing. Never mind.
Wouldn't you agree that this was information that should have been given to me early on by Lane so I can make an informed decision on how to proceed?
Yes.
Do you recall in your brief on the issue where discussing that you didn't cite any case law or controlling authority to support your claim?
I don't recall that, but if the record reflects that, it's true.
Okay. Mr. Allen, do you also recall where you stated that the policy disregard the motion of the judicial economy of avoiding an appeal?
Sure.
This is reference to the Angie Smith testimony where Lane was surprised and moved for a mistrial as opposed to objecting first. Is that correct?
Sure.
If Smith's testimony was clearly inadmissible, as you put it, why didn't you raise it on direct appeal, or did you somehow miss it?
The record reflects what I did, okay? If you go back and read my brief, there is a citation of cases at the end. Every case I cited. Have you read them? You read all the cases I cited?
I've seen those cases.
Did you read the cases?
I read the cases, not all, but I'm limited to reading. I read everything you had, but I'm limited to getting to certain areas as far as cases and stuff because the library is hard to get in there.
Well, you've got to be able to read each one of the cases, okay, before you can discuss that issue.
Okay. If Smith's name was nowhere to be found, hypothetically, wouldn't that be a serious discovery violation?
I don't speak in hypotheticals.
Okay. Well, what was your opinion to that then?
My opinion to what?
I said somehow if she was snuck in, wouldn't that be a serious discovery violation on the part of the prosecution?
I'm going to object. That calls for speculation.
Mr. Anderson, Mr. Daniels has objected and says your question calls for speculation on the part of the witness. You have a response to that objection, Mr. Anderson?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just asking, what is it a violation? So I'm not correct for asking, is that a violation or a serious discovery violation on the prosecution? I can't answer that, ask that kind of question.
I'll overrule the objection. I don't recall if you've asked that specific question before, but you've gotten very close to it. But you're starting to repeat yourself, Mr. Anderson. But I think you're right about that. I don't think you asked Mr. Allen that specific question. So, Mr. Allen, I'm going to allow you to answer the question about the discovery violation, if you know.
What's the question about the discovery violation?
I said if somehow, well, you said you don't deal it hypothetically. So I was asking, is it somehow they snuck Angie in as a witness? She was already interviewed one time. Then at the very end of, the beginning of the trial, they brought her in.
Well, now,
guess.
hold on, Mr. Anderson. Now,
Yes, you are wearing me down, I guess.
hold on, Mr. Allen. All right, Mr. Anderson, I think you changed the question. The original question was, does the witness know if that's a discovery violation? So that's the question.
Yes, well, you want me to, I'll just start over I'm just gonna read what I got written down. I say if Miss Smith's name was nowhere to be found, I'm gonna skip the hypothetical because you don't do that, and the government simply snuck her in somehow, wouldn't that be a serious discovery violation on the part of the prosecution?
Sure, why not?
And you stated that Smith's testimony was clearly inadmissible.
I don't know.
Okay. You don't know. You did say you read the trial transcripts on this aspect of the case, right?
What did you say?
I said you did say you said you read all the transcripts on this
Yes,
aspect.
I read every page of the transcript.
Okay. Did you recall reading where the district attorney ejected Jackie Johnson came out of the galley during the Andy Smith argument?
You need to stop, okay? I have had enough. You need to stop. Judge, please make him stop.
Well, Mr. Allen, I can't see you anymore. Are you back in front of the camera?
I'm sorry,
Sir?
can you see me now?
Are you having some physical difficulty, Mr. Allen?
I'm fine. Just please, let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it.
I can't hear you, Mr. Allen. Can you get a little closer to your microphone? I can't quite hear what you're saying.
Can you hear me now?
A little bit better. All right. Mr. Anderson,
Yes, sir.
you may proceed.
All right. Should I read this question again or should I go over? Because you said stop, and I'm just reading some of the stuff that I've studied. I'm trying to.
Well, I forgot.
So what?
I have forgotten the question myself, Mr. Anderson, so maybe you need to repeat it.
I'm not an attorney. I'm doing the best I can. It may be some things I may not know. Technically, I don't know, but these are stuff that I've just been trying to read and study to help myself. I'm sure I'm upset, but I'm not that upset to where I'm gonna, just get all argumentative with anyone. Are you familiar with the cumulative effect of multiple errors by a trial counsel?
Sure.
Mr. Allen, are you there?
I'm here, sir. Yes, sir. I'm here.
I can't hear you, Mr. Allen. Can you speak up?
Find the speaker again. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? What else I can do? I'm speaking.
I can't make out what you're saying, Mr. Allen.
I'm trying to speaking in. I'm speaking the best I can. I don't know what else I can do. I just.
I understand that. Well, Mr. Anderson, apparently the witness doesn't understand your question, so.
I just asked, are you familiar with the effect of multiple errors by a trial counselor?
Yes.